Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show, everybody. Welcome to season 2, 4, 6, 8. I appreciate all of you. I am kidding, but welcome to season 4, episode 23 here on a lovely day of football. Champions League just ended today, and it was just I would say great, but it was basic. Not gonna lie, kind of basic, but still, it's football. We love football. It's a beautiful game. And yes, welcome to season 4, episode 23. Said it again. Ha, nice, but welcome watching on YouTube and on Spotify. I hope you all having a lovely day and lovely weekend of football and just lovely time. Hope you all take care of yourselves. But everybody, welcome to the show. It's just gonna be me today, and yes, that's lonely, but I am used to loneliness. That is sad. It's okay. I move. Everybody, let's first get into the theme song is still going, so I'm gonna let that just play off. Champions, yes, beautiful. I love that. Shout out Rodney for making that. But let us head to the breaking news and button. So the first breaking news, if you have already known, it is about Mr. Paul Pogba. Mr. Paul Robius Pogba. That's not his middle name, but that actually sounds pretty cool. But yes, the news is Zinedine Zidane has backed Paul Pogba to be one of the best footballers ever. Now he faces a tarnished legacy. So, if you didn't already know, Paul Pogba been he has been banned from playing football for 4 years now because he has been allegedly done doping offenses. So he has a test positive and for a banned testosterone in August. So yeah, it's kind of sad. It means the Frenchman who has featured for Juventus only the third week since 2020, the English is great. 2023-2024 season in Serie A may have never played in top flight football again. English, once dubbed as the most technically gifted midfielders of his generation, Real Madrid legend Zinedine Zidane, declared that he had the potential of becoming one of the best players of all time. And he told the Equipe de French media, that's not it, but yep, Zidane. That is his name. No? Zidane. Nope, I got it wrong again. But yes, Zidane said maybe we are talking about Pogba a bit too much, but if he can keep up his current development, he can become one of the best players ever. That's not in the quote, but yes. But yeah, sad times for Paul Pogba after getting banned for 4 years now, and he's 30 years old, and honestly, 30 to 34, that's tough. That is tough. Honestly, could see him probably retiring, and that's the end of the legacy. But hey, still had an amazing um career, so shout out to Pogba, and get well soon. Take care of yourself, and I don't know, go play some golf or darts or whatever. Or dance like Michael Jackson. See, we still have fun here. All right, moving on to the next news and crisis. So, next news is indeed about Mr. Xavi Alonso, the unbeaten manager right now in Europe, the only unbeaten manager in Europe currently. So, if you don't know this, Xavi Alonso is unlikely to accept the head coach role at Bayern Munich before talking to Liverpool. Liverpool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. According to a German football expert, the Spaniard is in high demand after steering Bayern Leverkusen to the cusp of the first ever Bundesliga title. Wunder. All Leverkusen hold a 10-point lead in the top of the table with 10 games to play and appears set to Bayern's 11th straight stronghold on the title. Alonso's heroics has seen European football top-tier close tabs on his availability, with Bayern and Liverpool both preparing for a change in leadership at the end of the season. So reports in the UK and in Germany claim Bayern have already opened talks with Alonso, despite the Bavarian club still being considered as a part of the title race with Leverkusen. Although the 33-time Bundesliga champions have made the first move in their attempts to lure, I like that noise. Noise, word. I love that. Correct. I just wanted to press the button. Tiller Alonso to the Alliance Arena. Journalist Konstantin Echner says that it is unlikely the Spaniard will agree to moving for speaking to Liverpool first. So He said this, I confirm that they, by in quotation marks, have open talks with him and his management. Exner told Talksport it started right away after Bayern announced that Thomas Tuchel would leave the club at the end of the season. There is a gentleman's agreement between Bayern Leverkusen and Xabi Alonso that if he gets the chance to get a major trophy, that he can allowed to enter negotiations. Bayern Leverkusen are still in the mix as contract runs for another few years, and he has a release clause in the contract, but it can only be triggered in 2025. So Leverkusen can receive a large compensation if he does go. And he also said this, the journalist, I don't think that he will say yes to Bayern before he talks to Liverpool. However, I think Bayern is a great position right now. So, yeah, honestly, Xavi Alonso, if you don't know, he's been doing amazing with Bayern Leverkusen this season. And if he does leave, I am not surprised. Jurgen Klopp is leaving at the end of the season as well too, alongside with Thomas Tuchel leaving Bayern Munich. So both managers are going to be huge. I mean, not a huge miss for Thomas Tuchel and Bayern, but Jurgen Klopp leaving Liverpool is going to be a huge miss. But both gigantic positions he can step into. And Bayern, I guess it would be a little bit easier, but Liverpool, that would be just. I only have one button for that.
Cheers, Jeff.
That's not the one I wanted to press the
That is sensational.
sounds great. Yes. But yeah, I think in my point of view, I think Alonso, I want him to stay in the league to actually contend with Bayern over there. That would be just amazing. But knowing football and how fast it moves these days and the money that they can offer him at Liverpool or Bayern, yeah, not going to be a surprise. But yep, good luck to him. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say congratulations, but I want to say good luck. On to the next news. So next news is indeed about speaking of the devil and devil is indeed Yep, so it's painful. Thomas Tuchel suffers freak injury while giving by an inspiring team talk to Bayern Munich and Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Name. So if you didn't already know, the ex-Chelsea boss helped guide inside Champions League quarterfinals with 3-0 last 16 leg win over Lazio, the Italian team. Bayern have endured an underwhelming season so far as they sit 10 points behind the Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga title race. The Champions League could therefore be the last hope for winning silverware this season. Tuchel may have taken a little too far with inspiring his side to victory. Speaking to Amazon Sport Bild after the win, he said, the motivational speech uh, before the game cost me my big toe. This is what Thomas Tuchel said, by the way. If I was, if I was taken care of immediately, but I didn't have the courage to step out of the shoe anymore because I don't think I'll be able to get it back in. And Peter Schmeichel then asked Tuchel how his toe was during post-match interview with CBS Sports, and Tuchel said, "It hurts. It's painful. My last speech before we went out before the match, I kicked the door, and it was like a technique, so it feels like a broken it." Oh my gosh, that's funny. And also as he made his way out for the second half, Tuchel could be seen walking gingerly down the tunnels steps of Allianz Arena. The Bayern president, Herbert Heiner, later joked that he'd rather have his manager sustain an injury than anyone else in the squad. That's fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, um, there's also kind of pictures of people spraying his foot with some. What's his thing with getting injured in Champions League? I see another picture of him with his foot in a brace in the Champions League final in 2020 with Paris Saint-Germain. That's amazing. He didn't do it for Chelsea. Never mind, JK. But yes, Tuchel, get well soon, mate, and you're gonna be gone by the end of the season. But yes, that's get well soon, and congratulations to Bayern for advancing and Tuchel saving his job just a little. All right, moving on to the next news crisis. So the next news is indeed about. This was a spicy week. So it is about Real Madrid's star Jude Bellingham slapped the two-match ban for an X-rated rant after the controversial red card. If you didn't already know, this was actually a huge deal, and it's kind of joke seeing Real Madrid cry about referee decisions, even though this was kind of ridiculous, but still, it is what it is. So Real Madrid were denied a last gasp winner against Valencia on this past Saturday when referee Jesus Mazzano blew his full-time whistle before Bellingham scored, and the the England international reacted fiercely, screaming at the ref, "It's a effing goal!" I guess I can say it's a bloody goal. The ball is in the air, and earned the midfield player a red card. I guess the referee just a little bit touchy. It is maybe he wants to cry. Oh, but his first professional career and decision has been upheld by the La Liga board. So to add it to Bellingham's woes, the 20-year-old has been suspended for 2 league matches as well. The referee's match report was published online after the game ended on Sunday, and it read in minute 999, last minute of the game, in the player Bellingham, Jude Victor Willian was sent off. The following the motive, the end of the game, while still on the pitch, he came running over to me and aggressively shouting, "It's a goal! It's a bloody goal!" That was, yeah, that will see Bellingham miss La Liga. And I guess you don't cuss at the ref. I guess the rules these days are more centered around protecting the ref. I get it, but still, come on. Some F bombs here and there won't hurt you just to cry baby. But yeah, I guess it's rich for Real Madrid fans to be yelling about this, even though they get kind of um the you know upheld a little more. But if I speak, I am in trouble. I already did speak, but it is what it is. Also, kind of cool about this, but honestly, about that, I can just say that yeah, I guess you book them if it's in the rules. Yes, red card. I guess yes, yes. But the whistle was blown when the ball was being crossed and Bellingham scored a beautiful goal. That's kind of messed up. That's yeah. At least hoof the ball away, let it be out of bounds before blowing the whistle. But shaky. Not surprised with the refs again. But another topic, you see these on screen if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, just turn your phone, you can see screen. Um, if you notice these jerseys, they are not the jerseys for Real Madrid this year. They're actually last year's jersey. Why? Because they contrasted with Valencia because Real Madrid's kits are either black, white, and I think some other shade of gray, and they couldn't wear any of those actually because Valencia's had black and white jerseys. So they were forced to wear the third kit of last season, which is purple, and it's a sick kit. It's a sick. Oh my gosh, this Bellingham purple jersey is gonna go on for so much money, thousands, thousands. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, moving on to the next news and crisis. So the next news is indeed about. Oh, this is jokes. Burnley Dara O'Shea gets dumbest booking ever inside first minute against Bournemouth. So fans could not quite believe how quickly Burnley Dara O'Shea received a yellow card against Bournemouth on Sunday. So O'Shea, who is the Burnley player, was cautioned just 25 seconds into the match for heading the ball away as Dominic Solanke was about to take a throw in, and yeah, it can be counted as one of the quickest yellow cards in the Premier League, but just shy of Scott McTominay's record for 24 seconds. Scott McTominay, love his anger issues, love him. Fans on social media were baffled by his stupidity. One wrote, "That was the dumbest booking ever." I mean, we already said that 7 times already. O'Shea was stupid with yellow card. Yep, we said that. O'Shea wins the. Oh, that's a Belland of the day already. It says um ticket. So love that. And yeah, Burnley's start went from bad to worse when Justin Culvert put them 1-0 shortly after, and O'Shea didn't cover himself in the glory goal either with him and centre back partner Maxime Esvete leaving the ball over the top of each other. So yeah, that's just jokes. If you can't see on the screen, he did. Dominic Solanke was about to head a, oh yeah, sorry, do a throw in, and O'Shea just came over and headed the ball. Kind of looks like he's kissing his hand. That's a bit romantic. The guy in the back is giggling, looking at him like, "Oh, we like that." I'm trying to find for that something for that. That's probably what he was saying, or maybe he was saying, "Yes." I'm pretty sure he was saying that. But yes, everybody, that was the breaking news, and we love stupid red yellow cards. So, moving on now to the best um League of the World, maybe. So you judge by that, but yep, moving on to that. So that is currently the Premier League. And let's just say the table. First place is Liverpool. Second place is Manchester City. Third place is Arsenal. Fourth place is Aston Villa. Fifth place is Tottenham. Sixth place is Manchester United. Down the table, 18th place is Luton Town, 19th place is Burnley, 20th place is Sheffield United. Going down, no floaties. Match 27, let's get into it. First game was Newcastle and Wolves, 3-0 for Newcastle, battering Wolves in Newcastle. So great win for them. Second game, Tottenham, Crystal Palace, 3-1 for Tottenham, and great win for them. And London, Nottingham Forest and Liverpool, 0-1 for Liverpool, beating Nottingham Forest in Nottingham, Bridge off Liverpool, Brentford and Chelsea, 2-2, a London uh a London derby. Yes, derby. That was a great word. I couldn't speak English. Love that. But yes, another shaky result for Chelsea, great job for Brentford. Then Everton and West Ham 1-3, with West Ham United beating Everton in Liverpool. Fulham and Brighton 3-0 for Fulham. Great win for them as well, too, beating the shaky Brighton team. Then Luton Town and Aston Villa 2-3 for Aston Villa, beating Luton Town in Luton, and that's a great win for Aston Villa as well, too. Burnley and Bournemouth 0-2 for Bournemouth. Good job for Bournemouth. Then Manchester City and Manchester United, the Manchester Derby, 3-1 for Manchester City. Yes, it was a great one right there, but Manchester United couldn't hold on. Then Sheffield United and Arsenal. Yikes. For Sheffield United fans, that 6-0 for Arsenal battering Sheffield United in Sheffield. So not the greatest, I guess, time for Sheffield fans, but we can just quickly go over some of the matches here. And I guess the first match we can talk about is, I am not stalling at all trying to pull up the match stats for anything. I am just thinking out loud. Like Ed Sheeran. You know Ed Sheeran. He is a legend of the football game because he is sponsoring Ipswich Town. See? Football knowledge. Nice. Yep, but the first game was indeed Newcastle Wolves, and the goal scorers were Alexander Isak, the Swedish international, 14th minute, Anthony Gordon, and then Tino Livramento in the 92nd minute of the game. And honestly, Wolves had more possession and close to as many shots as Newcastle. So fair enough. And but yeah, Newcastle definitely took their chances. Great win for them. Great win for them. And then moving on to the next game, it was Tottenham and Crystal Palace. The goals first scored by Abrise Eze in the 59th minute, but then Timo Werner, the Fortnite legend, scoring in the 77th minute. Then Christian Romero scoring the 80th minute, and then Sung Yun Min the 88th minute. And yes, definitely domination for Tottenham, shots wise, stats wise. So, yep, great win for Tottenham, keeping them afloat with champions. And then Liverpool Nottingham Forest, it was just one goal scored in the 99th minute of the game. That is squeaky bum time. You're already in the car, on your way home, getting some petrol in the gas station. We have 22 shots to 8 and 71 to 29% possession for Liverpool. Darwin Nunez, you are getting to be the right one. All right, on to the next game, Brentford and Chelsea. It was indeed a shaky result for Chelsea, but Nicholas Jackson scoring the first and 35th minute of the game. Good job for the striker from Ivory Coast, JK, Senegal. Got you guys there. You're like, what? Excuse me? But no. Then Maz Rosafiel, can't say his name, in the 15th minute scoring. And then it was Yona Wisa with a beautiful overhead kick in the 69th minute of the game. Great job for him. And then Axel Disasi tying it in the 83rd minute. Lucky for Chelsea not losing the game. But yes, that's what kind of at par with shots. But oof, possession wise, Chelsea did take it ahead, but that doesn't matter. All right, on to the next game, which is indeed talk about quickly Manchester City and Manchester United. This was at Manchester City's home ground, and first goal was scored by Marcus Rashford with a beautiful goal in the 8th minute. But City, it happens. Phil Foden, one of the top players right now in the league, special young boy. And if okay, 56th minute of the game, and then 80th minute as well in the game. But then Erling Haaland came in with a goal, of course. It's Erling Haaland in 91st minute of the game. And yes, shots. Oh my God, 27 to 3 shots on target for City. Oh my, then 73% possession, 27. Yeah, crazy. Man City, take it away. No surprise. And then we can talk about one more game of it was Sheffield United and Arsenal. Yikes, there was a lot of goals. Just a bit. First goal, Martin Odegaard, 5th minute of the game. Second goal, hey, Sheffield United scored an own goal. Jaden Bogle, 13th minute. Then Gabriel Martinelli in the 15th minute. Kai Havertz in the 25th minute. Declan Rice baby in the 39th minute. And then Ben White in the 58th minute. So, yes. And if you didn't already hear about this, I mean, 22 shots to 4 shots on target and 81 possession to 90 possession for Arsenal. Thanks. But yeah, if you didn't already hear, after the 15th minute, there was already Sheffield United fans walking out of the stadium. Mad. That's all I gotta say, mad. But I understand. I understand. Okay, on to the next league, which is indeed La Liga, with Mr. Javi saying, "Hey," because that is his face on the screen right now. He's looking like a shocked Mr. Mr. Facazzi. You know Facazzi? I don't even know who that is, so we're gonna just go ahead with that. But yes, let's go into it. So first place is Real Madrid. Second place is Girona. Third place is Barcelona. Fourth place is Atletico Madrid. And fifth place is Athletic Club. Down the table, 18th place is Cadiz. 19th place is Girona. And 20th place is Armea. Match day 27. Let us get into it. So first game is Celta Vigo and Armea. 1-0 for Celta Vigo. Second game, and a red card for Armea being naughty. Sorry about the spankies. Sevilla and Real Sociedad. 3-2 for Sevilla. Great win for them. And yeah, go watch the highlights. Pretty tight. Real Vallecano and Cadiz. 1-1, a tie there. But it is what it is. It was English. Getafe and Las Palmas. 3-2-3. A great game here as well, too. Yeah. Then Valencia and Real Madrid. Ooh, we had some shaky stories about this one, but it was 2-all in the final whistle of the game, and a red card for Jude Bellingham in the 90th minute of the game. Then Villarreal and Granada, 5-1 for Villarreal, battering Granada at their home stadium. Then Atletico Madrid and Real Betis, 2-1 for Atletico Madrid, great win for them. Then Mallorca and Girona, 1-0 for Mallorca. Then Athletic Club and Barcelona, 0-0. Not a great result for Barcelona, but Athletic Club, great job for them. Osasuna and Alaves, 1-0 for Osasuna. Great win for them as well, too. So I guess we can quickly talk about some of the games that happened here. So Valencia Real Madrid, as we know about this game, first goal scored by Hugo Duru in the 27th minute for Valencia. Then 3 minutes later, Roman Yaremchuk in the 30th minute, and then Vinicius Jr. scoring in the 45th minute. Well, I guess +5. So at a time in the first half, English. Then again, Vinicius Jr. scoring in the 76th minute, making it 2-all. But then Jude Bellingham scoring another goal, but cancelled out. And yes, red card for him because the ref called the white cap, basically. Yep. But yeah, stats wise, kind of similar with shots, and possession wise, definitely dominate for Real Madrid, 71-29. Yeah, that was Real Madrid and Valencia. We always love a great Madrid game. And then Atletico Madrid and Real Betis, we go over this. First goal was scored by Rui Silva, own goal, Real Betis, but in the 8th minute, 1-0 for Atletico Madrid. Then it was Alvaro Morata scoring in the 44th minute for Atletico Madrid, making it 2-0 for the 45th minute. Then in the second half, William Carvalho scoring in the 62nd minute in a 2-1 for Atletico Madrid in the final. And yes, more shots for Atletico Madrid, but more possession for Real Betis. And yeah, moving on. Yeah, that was loud, very loud. Moving on to the next game, which was indeed nothing, because nothing happened with Barcelona because they are great. So we can quickly go on to now Mr. Serie A, and I am Italian, so I can say this in Italian. That is a lie. I cannot do anything to that sort. So first place right now in Serie A is keeping up the lead. Inter Milano. Second place is Juventus. Third place is Milano. AC Milano. Sorry, I didn't specify the Milano. Fourth place is Bologna. Fifth place is Roma. Then down the table, 18th place is Cagliari. 19th place is Sassuolo. And 20th place is Salernitana. Sinking. Sad times. Match 27, let's get into it. 0-1 for AC Milano beating Lazio at their home. And a red card for Lazio being no shit. Udinese and Salernitana 1-1. And a red card for Udinese being naughty. I'll take, gosh, so many naughties. Monza and Roma 1-4. Roma beating Monza in their hometown. Yeah, bridge of Roma. Then it was Torino and Fiorentina, 0-0, and a red card for Torino. Everybody's naughty. Ah, I'm sorry. Verona and Sassuolo 1-0 for Verona. Great win for them. Then Frosinone and Lecce 1-1. A red card for no one because everybody's nice. In that game, they shook hands. Next game, Empoli and Cagliari 1-0 for Cagliari, beating out Empoli at their home stadium. Great win for Cagliari. Atalanta and Bologna 1-2 for Bologna. Great win for Bologna, beating Atalanta. Then Napoli and Juventus 2-1 for Napoli. Great epic win for them. Epic victory royale. That was cringe. But yes, great job for Napoli beating Roma and Juventus. And not a good result for Juventus. Then it was Inter Milano and Genoa. No surprise, Lautaro Martinez doing Lautaro Martinez stuff. Lautaro Martinez didn't get tongue twister with Lautaro Martinez. Love them. But yes, 2-1 for Inter Milano. Great one for them. And quickly, just to talk about some of the matches. So, AC Milano and Lazio, you know, is very confusing. So Noah Okafor, the 88th minute, scoring a goal, made it 1-0 for Milano. But then red cards for Luca Pellegrini in the 57th minute, Adam Marusic in the 94th minute, and Matteo Gunduzi in the 96th minute. I guess they just like red cards, so 3 red cards for them. But yeah, stats wise, more shots for AC Milano and 62-38 possession for AC Milano. So yeah, red cards galore for Lazio. I guess they get spicy and Lazio. Love that. And then going on to the next game, which was the Roma in Monza. Oof, what a game for Roma. First goal scored by Lorenzo Pellegrini in the 38th minute. Then next goal scored by Romelu Lukaku in the 42nd minute. Then Paulo Dybala, 63rd minute. And then it was Leandro Paredes with a penalty kick in the 82nd minute. Great 4-0 for them. Then a consolation goal for Monza, Andrea Carboni, in the 87th minute. Yeah, great win for Roma. But more shots actually for Monza, 16-12, but more possession for Roma, 51-49. And yeah, great win for Roma. Moving on to the next game, match hit. Yes, it was indeed Napoli and Juventus. And quickly to talk about this one was Kira Kiliskilia. I can say that better now. The Georgians scoring in the 42nd minute. Great win for them. And the great goal for them. Not win, not yet. I am getting too far ahead of myself. Then Giacomo Raspadori in the 88th minute scoring. But then, of course, Federico Chiesa scoring in the 81st minute. Great goal for him as well, too. But Napoli 2-1 in the end. And yeah, more shots for Juventus, 18-14. But possession for Napoli, 71-29. Great win for Mr. Napoli. Mr. or Mrs. Maybe Mrs. Don't know. Then Inter Milano and Genoa. Great game for Inter Milano, keeping up, first place right now for the past, I don't know how many games, 5 games now. Christian Aslanini, sorry, Christian Aslani. There we go, beautiful. In the 30th minute scoring for Inter Milano. Then it was Alexis Sanchez, the Chilean, scoring in the 38th minute a penalty. Then Johan Vasquez in the 54th minute for Genoa, getting consolation goal. But yeah, great job for Inter Milano. 15 shots to 10, 62-38 for Inter Milano. But yes, that was indeed the Serie A, and we can go on to now the Bundesliga. Because, Bunda, we like that. So, Bundesliga first place currently is indeed Bayern Leverkusen still. Oh my gosh, what a club. Second place is Bayern Munich. Third place is Stuttgart. Fourth place is Dortmund. Fifth place is Leipzig. Then down the table, 16th place is Köln. 17th place is Mainz. Swimming below the sea level, Darmstadt. 18th place. Match 24, let's get into it. So, first game was Freiburg and Bayern. 2-2. Shaky result for Bayern, another one, but this was in Freiburg's home stadium, so still shaky result. Mainz in Bayern Mönchengladbach, 1-1, a draw right there, but a red card for Mainz being naughty naughty. Then Heidenheim and Frankfurt did get to watch this match, 2-1 for Frankfurt beating Heidenheim at the home stadium. Then Union Berlin and Dortmund, 0-2 for Dortmund, great win for them. Then Darmstadt in Augsburg, 0-6 for Augsburg, great battering of Darmstadt at their home stadium. Then Bochum and Leipzig, 4-1 for Leipzig beating out Bochum at their home stadium and a red card for Bochum being penalty. Wolfsburg, and Stuttgart 3-2 for Stuttgart beating Wolfsburg. It's a great game if you want to go watch it again. Köln and Leverkusen 2-0. Comfortable win for Leverkusen beating out Köln in Köln and red card for Köln, Leipzig Köln. Then Hoffenheim and Werder Bremen 2-1 for Hoffenheim and a red card for Hoffenheim because they wanted to get spicy with that win. Gotta get some nachos with your dip. And yes, we can just quickly go with some that didn't make any sense, but sorry. Let's talk about Freiburg and Bayern. So first goal was scored by Christian Ginter. Gunter, not Ginter. That's bad. In the 12th minute of the game. Then it was Matthias Tell in the 35th minute of the game for Bayern. Then it was in the 87th minute, Lucas Holler, they're making it 2-2 with Jamal Musiala scoring at the 75th minute. But yes, not a good result for uh, Bayern, but for Freiburg, decent. But yes, more shots on target for Bayern, 20-17. More possession for Bayern as well, 262 to 38. Moving on to the next match we can talk about, and it was Eintracht Frankfurt and Heidenheim, the match I did get to watch. So, first goal was scored by a Heidenheim player, Benedict Gimber, in the 39th minute for Frankfurt, making an own goal, making it 1-0. Then it was Niels Nkunku, not the Nkunku at Chelsea, but Niels Nkunku in the 49th minute, making it 2-0 for Eintracht Frankfurt. But then it was Martin Pieringa, 59th minute for Heidenheim, making it 2-1 for Eintracht Frankfurt. But yes, more shots for Heidenheim, 15-10. More possession for Heidenheim, making it 58-42 possession, but still didn't win, didn't get the goal, didn't get 3 points. Moving on to Union Berlin and Dortmund. Comfortable win for Dortmund. It was Karim Adeyemi scoring the 45th minute, then Ian Mason scoring the 90th minute, which was a great goal for him. Then, yeah, shots very close by, 14-13, but possession 62-38 for Dortmund. And yeah, great win for them. Moving on to the next game, which was indeed the Leipzig versus Bochum game, and it was Maximilian Wittig scoring in seventh minute for Bochum, but then Leipzig came like a storm. Dani Olmo in the 30th minute, Luis Openda at 68th minute, even needs a penalty, or sorry, on goal. Bochum trying to get a goal sheet too. In 75th minute, then Yusuf Poulsen, second minute, yeah, then a red card for Ritz Correcting in the 86th minute. But yes, 4-1 for Leipzig, dominating. Actually, didn't dominate that quite for shots on target, 14-12 for Bochum. But possession wise, a little bit more for Leipzig, 58-12, 50-42. Well, that was definitely excelling tonight. Then moving on to the next game, which was the Leverkusen and Köln. Another win for Bayern's Xavi Alonso, and still continuing the unbeaten streak. So Jeremy Frimpong scoring in the 37th minute, then Alex Grimaldo in the 70th minute, then Jan Tiedemann in the 14th minute, getting a red card as well too. Cool. But yes, oh definitely. 17 shots to 6 shots, 78 possession, 22 for Bayern Leverkusen. They are cruising for an amazing title win for Bundesliga. But yes, that was indeed the Bundesliga, and now we can go ahead and go into League One. And I don't usually do League One. I usually just do a little cheeky, who won? PSG, 1, 2, 3. But you know what? I will talk about the League One right now. First place is PSG. Second place is Brest. Third place is Monaco. Fourth place is Lyon. Fifth place is Nice. Then down the table, it is 16th place Montpellier. 17th place is Metz. 18th place is Clermont Foot. Match 24, let's get into it. So, first match was indeed Monaco and PSG, 0-0. And yeah, it doesn't really matter because PSG is basically 10 points already ahead. Rhyme and Lille, 0-1 for Lille. Clermont Foot and Marseille, 1-5 for Marseille, Badger Clermont Foot in Clermont's home stadium. Toulouse and Nice, 2-1 for Toulouse. Then Brest and the LV, 1-0 for Brest. Then Nantes and Metz, 0-2 for Metz. And yes, great job, Metz. Montpellier, Strasbourg, 2-2. Did get to watch partial of this game. Yeah, decent game. Decent game, actually. Rennes and Lorient, 1-2 for Lorient. For them. Lyon and Nantes, 3-0 for Lyon. And yeah, 3-1 for Lyon, beating out Lyon with a red card right now. And then pushing up to not Champions League, but European qualification spots. And yes, that was indeed League One. And then quickly to go over MLS, it was indeed that first match day, and just I guess Inter Miami, Messi's over there, so got a shout out. Yep, Inter Miami's played 3 matches and they are first place in the conference, so congratulations to them. And yeah, and shout out to Chicago Fire, who's 11th place, uh, my town right here where I am at. So not the best of 11th place out of 15, but they are cruising. But yes, let's now get into the Champions League, which is round of 16. Porto, Arsenal, Napoli, Barcelona, Paris, Real Sociedad. I mean, most of these teams kind of already qualified, but we will go over it right now. So Champions League was indeed on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, and it was the second leg of the round of 16. But just to say the scores, Bayern and Lazio 3-0 for Bayern, battering Lazio in Munich. So making the aggregate 3-1 with Bayern advancing. Then Real Sociedad and PSG, it was 1-2 for PSG. Decent job by Real Sociedad this match, but kind of hard to do when PSG already was winning. But 1-4 aggregate for PSG, and great one for them going through. Then Real Madrid and RB Leipzig 1-1. Great job for RB Leipzig doing well in Madrid, but 2-1 in aggregate with Real Madrid moving on. Then Man City and Copenhagen. That was kind of a tough game for Copenhagen, but honestly decent. 3-1 in Manchester for Manchester City. Good job for Copenhagen, honestly. But yes, it's kind of hard to play against Manchester City right now. And then of course, second like still to go with PSV Dortmund, which is currently 1-1. Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid 1-0. Porto and Arsenal 1-0. And Napoli and Barcelona 1-0 as well too. We also just to quickly talk about a couple of the matches that happened this week, which was Man City, Copenhagen, and Bayern Lazio, Madrid, blah, 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 So Bayern Lazio first was indeed with Hurricane as they call him in Munich, scoring in the 39th minute and also the 66th minute, and Thomas Müller scoring in the 42nd, 7th minute, I guess 40 +2 extra time, but that was a beautiful call. Go watch Matthijs Let's goal because it looked like he did at first, but then headed it in. But yeah, 24 shots to 5, 61% to 39. Domination for Bayern Munich. Thomas Tuchel did save the job. Congratulations. Then moving on to the next game, which is about Real Sociedad PSG. It was a decent game, but of course, Kylian Mbappe, it's hard to go against some of him. So Kylian Mbappe scoring in the 15th minute. Then, of course, another goal in the 56th minute. But then Miguel Moreno in the 89th minute for Real Sociedad. But yeah, still not enough. And honestly, decent for Real Sociedad. They did play in Sociedad as well too, with 14-10 shots and 43 possession, 57% possession, and more possession from PSG, but more shots for Real Sociedad. But PSG does advance. And then quickly we can talk about another game which happened today or Wednesday, I guess. Real Madrid and Leipzig. It was indeed with Vinicius Jr. scoring in the 65th minute, but Willy Orban scoring in the 68th minute, making it 1-1 in the final. Disappointing, honestly, for Leipzig because they could have had more chances with Opeña, but yeah, Real Madrid is Real Madrid for a reason. They did take that win. More shots on target for Leipzig, 20-11, but possession ball for Real Madrid, 54-46. And yep, Real Madrid advance on aggregate 2-1. On to the next game, which is indeed the battering of Manchester City over Copenhagen. And yeah, comfortable win today for Man City, even though they could have had a little more goals. It was first Manuel Kanji scoring in the 5th minute, then 4 minutes later, Julian Alvarez, the Argentinian youngster, scored in the 9th minute. Then it was Mohamed Elianusi scoring in the 29th minute, making the game a little shaky, a little feisty. But then Erling Haaland scoring 45th, actually +3, an extra time for Erling Haaland, 3-1 for Man City. Voice crack was unbelievable. That was mad. But yes, 12-11 shots for Man City, 69-31 possession for Man City. And yeah, great win for them. So on to the next one, which is indeed the Europa League, which was the round of 16, which is currently Spartak versus Liverpool, Roma versus Brighton, Freiburg versus West Ham, AC Milano versus Red Star Belgrade, Montpellier versus Villarreal, Benfica versus Rangers, Sporting Lisbon, Portugal versus Atalanta, and Horse FC versus Bayer Leverkusen. Did not know that name. Sorry, we'll see in a second. But yes, the games haven't been played for the round of 16 first leg. But today, actually on Wednesday, Sporting Lisbon played Atalanta 1-1. It was a decent game, and I honestly, we can talk about that really quick because that was the only game that was played, and there will be more games played on Thursday. And yes, I will talk about that next week. But for this match, we can talk about Sporting Lisbon. It was Paulinho scoring in the 70th minute of the game. Then it was Gianluca Scamacca scored at 39th minute for Atalanta. And yeah, more shots for Atalanta, 13-5, and more possession for Atalanta, 52-48. So yeah, decent game here. But yes, tomorrow, Roma, Brighton, Sparta Praha, Liverpool, Quarberg, it's Quarberg, my bad. I should have known that. And Leverkusen, Milan, and Slavia Praha, um, Freiburg and West Ham, Benfica, Rangers, and Marseille and Villarreal. Wait, what did I say? I said Red Star Belgrade for Slavia Praha. Well, embarrassing. Okay, well, that was indeed Europa League, and now let us get into one of our favorite times of the week, which is indeed the football memes of the week, brought to you by Bravo Bantas and our mascot, which is El Way, or Mr. Um, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. Ronnie Foden. My bad, mate. So the first meme is about everybody. If you don't know, Netflix has all these sorts of series. If it's comedy, thrillers, um, action, horror movies, but there is indeed one called True Crime, which I know all you ladies out there, come on, love true crime. That was weird. But yes, one of the true crime was mentioned in there. Was indeed in the true crime documentaries in Netflix. There is How to Catch a Serial Killer, The Hatchback Welding of Hitchhiker, Jeffrey Dahmer. All of those are there. But in there is a Man City documentary called Together Trouble Winners. Is this a crime? Is the money the crimes? Did they take anything? Someone said on Twitter with a crying emoji saying crying emoji. So that's crying emoji to me too. Okay, on to the next maybe. If I speak, I am in trouble. But if you didn't already know, this is an interesting one. I should have included this in the news of the week. But um, it looks like Uber Eats for League One is now moving on to the next one. So no more League One Uber Eats anymore. It will now be called League One McDonald's. Oh my God. And they will pay the French league 20 million a year, reports Daniel Riol. And yeah, and someone replied on Twitter saying, breaking, Eden Hazard coming out of retirement to join League One McDonald's. Oh, Eden, he loves his McDonald's. That's how he gets the Bunda. That's how he gets it definitely around defenders. Shout out to him. But yes, League One McDonald's. We cannot wait next season. Mr. Elway, thank you for blessing us. And then the last meme. I was supposed to have a Manchester United fan on here, but Manchester United fans, you know how they are. I don't know how they are, but yes, whatever. So next one is indeed about Manchester United. So if you didn't already watch the game, it was in the end 74% possession to 26% possession for Man City. Expected goals was 3-2.26 Manchester City, and total shots on target for Man City was 27 to 3. And someone replied on Twitter saying, "Cheers, man. City had more shots than United's possession." That is jokes. That is absolute jokes. That is amazing. But yeah, 27 shots to 26 possession for Manchester United. Yikes. That is that's tough. That's all I can say. That's tough. That is tough, tough, tough. Okay, well, everybody, that was indeed the Golden Go Show. Thank you so much all for watching. Sorry I couldn't add more subtlety to this I guess this oh, I'm sorry I couldn't add more buttons to this, but yes, that's what I can do. Like, oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying my best here. I am trying my best here.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you, SpongeBob. So nice.
Very nice.
Thank you, Borat.
High five.
Of course, anything for you, Borat. And that's a bit excessive for Mr. Miracle. I don't know what to say, but I only gotta say is
I think we have to save Jumanji.
that. But that's everybody. That's how we're gonna end this show. But everybody, thank you so much for watching this season 4 episode 24 here at the Golden Girl Show. Hope you all enjoyed it. We all having a nice day. Enjoy the show. And thank you for watching on YouTube and on Spotify. And yeah, enjoy Europa League tomorrow. Enjoy the beautiful game, which is Liverpool from Manchester City this coming Sunday. I know that's going to be a banger of a game. Yeah, just enjoy football, enjoy your lives, talk about your life, make sure you're healthy. Come to me if you're healthy. I am actually a proctologist in the Democratic Republic of Congo, southern east of Antarctic climate, with a little hint of garlic salt seasoning, with some construction work on the M35 without some recorded proof of the elitist Mr. Margot Robbie. I don't know what that was, but everybody, as we say in three, two, one, one, love football. Thank you for watching and bye bye. I don't know what that ending was, but we are gonna keep it.